time for Since the Last Show, our popular news segment covering everything from the already heavily discussed to things we blatantly made up. With your hosts, Mac, well, look who decided to come crawling back, McGuffin, and Gracie, I wish I knew how to quit you, DeSantis.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Since the Last Show. Fake news before it was cool. I must say, Mac, it's good to have you back on the show.
It's good to be back, Gracie. I promise I won't oversleep next time.
Wait, you missed the last show because you overslept.
I'm a very heavy sleeper. Slept right through Valentine's Day, too. Hopefully I didn't miss anything important.
Oh, just the usual Valentine's Day goings-on. People in a relationship went out to dinner. People who are single bought chocolate the next day, 70% off. And people who are broke and single used tears as lubricant. And made sure everyone on their social media knew that they are happy and working on themselves. Okay, Mom? They're working on themselves.
Well, that sounds fantastic. Do you want some news?
Gladly.
Okay then, starting off with world news. The Great Barrier Reef is entering its 4th year of bleaching in response to rising ocean temperatures. This bleaching is what is estimated to have killed half the reef last year. Punctuating this news is the announcement of the new Pixar film, Finding Nemo's Corpse.
I don't know what they're talking about, Mac. I mean, bleaching is just something that has to be done every once in a while. It's done wonders for me.
But wait, I thought you were naturally blonde.
Oh, I am. Per Eric Muskos, a Swedish city councilor has suggested that overworked couples be given a 1-hour sex break during the workday.
Okay, but what are they going to do with the rest of the 58 minutes?
Hey, Mac, the Swedes need to keep their stress levels down, okay? Do you realize how stressful imaginary terror attacks are?
Yes, because I have a very powerful imagination. The World Health Organization released a report that claims that life expectancy is projected to increase and may break 90 by 2030.
Great. And here I was thinking that I could be comforted by the inevitable sweet release of death. Thanks, science, you peer-reviewing pieces of shit.
Hey, science isn't all bad. Researchers at UCL have reported that cats don't cause mental illness.
Okay, yeah, they don't cause it, but in the same way that buying a naked anime waifu pillow doesn't cause someone to be a virgin. It didn't change anything in the owner because there was probably something very wrong there already.
In the UK, debates are going down about whether or not Donald Trump should be blocked from visiting the state.
Opponents of the visit say, look, America, you're a grown woman, and we respect your choices. I won't stop you from seeing him, but I'll be damned if he sets foot in this house.
Which brings us to national news. And oh boy.
We're reaching a little over the first month. Oh God, the first month? Are you serious? And between his national security advisor retiring over being compromised by the Russian government,
Not understanding how checks, balances, or the court system work,
retaining ties to his business interests and not releasing his tax returns,
getting his intelligence from Fox News,
continued allegations of ties with the Russian government,
constantly reporting false information both on Twitter and through his administration,
and over 50% disapproval rating, and an entire fucking gender marching against him on his second day of office. There is a term for presidents like Trump.
and it's not a second one.
And in the interest of fairness, Benghazi emails, the DNC are also pieces of shit.
And to be fair, the new design of the White House is pretty dope.
In a little more wholesome news, a Walmart cashier in South Carolina generously paid for half of a couple's $200 grocery bill, saying that God told her to do it.
Typical. She says God told her to give a family $100, and she gets paraded like a hero. I tell the police God told me to crab walk naked through the DSU, and I'm a disturbance, and that I'm under arrest. And why did you have to do it while a tour group was coming through?
Double standards, man. They fucking suck. I mean, there's always a tour group in the DSU. It's entrapment. Moving on to entertainment news, Beyonce announced that she was pregnant with twins. Here I thought she peaked when she was only having one kid at a time. Bey always manages to outdo herself.
We'd now like to go to a special segment here on SLS. Here to discuss the dangers of choking is a fellow cast member, Adam Spencer.
Gracie Mac, it's good to be on the show.
It's an honor to have you, the face on our shirt, on the show.
Now, Adam, you wanted to talk tonight about choking, is that correct?
Yeah. It's a topic that's really near and dear to my heart, and I feel it's a critically serious issue that needs to be addressed. So, if you'll just give me a moment. Hey there. It's me, your pal, Adam Spencer. Now, I know you all are young and impressionable, and you want to try something new and exciting, and choking might seem like what you've been looking for. Some people really like it, and that's okay. That's okay. Now, some people don't like it, and that's completely okay too. However, there are some situations where choking, it's not acceptable. If your partner says that they're uncomfortable with choking, don't choke. If you're uncomfortable with choking, don't choke. If you have a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl, don't choke. Very simple. Now, if you have a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl and you want to show all the Patriots fans that the world does not revolve around Tom Brady's dick, don't choke. If you have a 25-point lead in the Super Bowl and you have a poor college sophomore betting all he has on you to win, and he's already deep in debt with the Russian mob because the Warriors and the Indians already choked so goddamn hard last year, you don't choke! You don't choke! Okay, it's not hard. Just stop joking, I'm sick of it! My kneecaps are on the line here! Don't joke, stop joking, it's bad for you, please! This has been my PSA on choking.
Well, how very informative. Adam?
Comrade Adam.
That's my ride. See you guys later.
Don't get up. Make harder to break. Come.
Adam Spencer, everyone.
This past Valentine's Day, Burger King was selling adults-only meal boxes that came with bedroom toys. The box came pre-packaged with a blindfold, personal massager, feather duster, and most upsetting of all, a meal from Burger King.
Amongst the celebrity culture that loves to bash Donald Trump, Lindsay Lohan came out earlier this month to say America needed to support the president.
This, of course, has led to speculation. What does Trump have on her in his burn book, and how bad is it?
And how could it be more embarrassing than her entire career post Mean Girls?
In gaming news, the popular children's game Club Penguin is shutting down its servers next month. Here to talk about his time playing the game is top Club Penguin player Nicholas Smithy.
Let's see. Hello, my name is Nicholas Smithy, and I've been playing Club Penguin for 25 years. I'm 24 years old.
Can you describe your time with Club Penguin to the viewers?
Absolutely. On that fateful day where my dad went out to get a pack of cigarettes, Club Penguin was there for me. And when my dad came back and told me that he was abandoning me, Club Penguin was there for me. And when my dog, who was also named Club Penguin, was run over by my father on his way out of the driveway, Club Penguin was there for me. It's been a long and arduous road, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Do you have anything to say to the audience before you go?
Yes, and in memoriam, I have created a short video to express my love of the game. These are only a handful of the good memories that I have with Club Penguin.
In the arms of the angels, from this dark cold night, in the way you are coming of our silent
everybody. And now we transition to campus news, brought to you by Midterms. Midterms, where your optimism at the start of the semester goes to die.
CNU is looking for the ability to sell Yoder Barn property on Oyster Point Road. Though no plans exist in the short or long term to sell the property, the school expressed interest in having the avenue open for the future.
I don't think they should sell it. Look at all the improvements you can add to it. You could give it a nice east wing, maybe make it into another administrative building, add a few cupolas, throw in some housing.
And some parking.
Nope, none of that. How dare you? They are listening.
Registration is coming up and students are doing everything they can to get the classes they need. Here to talk about strategies is our own James Lassiter. So James, you've had outstanding luck when it comes to registering for classes, correct?
That's right, Mag. I haven't had to wake up before noon for a class. I always get my 17 credits. I always get reasonable registration times and fantastic professors.
That's amazing. Can you tell us your secret?
Oh yeah, of course. I kill people.
You kill people.
Like, as in murder.
Absolutely. You see, it's all in statistics. If there's less students alive on campus, that means there's less people to take that last spot in the class you want. So you just take them out, hide the bodies in a landfill, and you're right as rain.
And how long have you been doing this?
Oh, since my first semester here at CNU, I've killed a lot of people to get the classes I need, and in a whimsical variety of ways too. Poisoned them, shanked them, thrown them down some stairs, burned them at the stake only to run them with a fire engine at the last minute. Tie them to the train tracks like an old-timey villain. You know, after a while, it's really become my hobby.
Okay, James, I'm gonna be completely honest here. I love it. It's genius.
Really?
Yeah, dude, I'm completely sold.
Well, that's great. I'm so glad I could be of help. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go talk to that person who thinks he can take the last seat in my senior set.
Wow, I'm so glad I'm graduating. Early on in the semester, staff invited students and community members to a teach-in about changes that could be implemented during the Trump presidency. If you're wondering why we're reporting on this, it's because we've just filled out
Trump Bingo!
That's right, we've connected the president to all 4 major segments of SLS.
We are woke individuals. What do we win?
You win the realization that admitting your own bias does not make it any less of a bias, however justified it may be. Furthermore, you are imparted with the knowledge that a post-truth world will lead you to a lifetime of existential doubt and human suffering. Also a free meal at Olive Garden.
Neato, I'm Gracie. I'll suck dick for breadsticks DeSantis.
And I'm Mac. I'll toss your unlimited salad MacGuffin.
Keep it classy, CNU.